it's Eduardo with Top Dogs Roofing. We're just in my car. I'm looking at one of the guys that's doing another roof right now. But I just want to do a part 2 on that on the video I just did. I think like a week ago. It looks like I missed some things, a few little things, you know, some details that what you need to start like a roofing company. So this is gonna be a part 2 thing. It's not something that you need a lot of money for anyways, but let's just go back for a few little other things that I said in the other video. It's your license, your insurance, which is general liability and workers' comp. That's something you have to do on your own. I really can't tell you what you do on that. Basically your LLC or what filing you're gonna do. But and then the next one was some tools that you need, and then like a truck, you know, a truck, you don't need an expensive truck, and you saw which one I started with. And then another one would be just a ladder and contracts. I believe I ended it with that. But I was just driving right now, and thinking again of myself when I first started with my brothers, what else we needed. And another thing that I missed out was the logo. The logo is another important part of it, because you gotta do market on your social media and all that. So it's one of the most important ones, I would say, as well, because I know logos, they say is it does something, but at the same time it doesn't. But it does help over time, you know, something that looks good, you know, or people see it all the time. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about is what is another thing that you need. It's going to be a logo, and I would say a really good logo, at least, you know, a nice name that people would know. Unless you I wouldn't recommend last names. We didn't do last names when we started. We actually had another name, which I'll be showing you guys as well. But and we switched to Top Dogs Roofing. But after we did the switch, we actually did it early on, so we didn't spend that much money. Like we didn't even have a website when we changed it, or truck wraps. As soon as we changed the name, that's when we started investing our money on other things like website, truck wraps, shirts. Well, no, shirts we actually made the other name shirts. We only had like 3 shirts done. But yeah, it's one of the most important ones as well. You don't need to pay someone like a lot of money to get a logo. We went on Fiverr, paid like $15 for our main logo, which is this one right here. We paid like $15. We didn't, like I said, you don't need that much. You don't need like an expensive logo or design, you know. But one thing I will highly recommend is some of the colors. The way when you are picking up your logo, it's what are you gonna do? You know, like if your name gonna have roofing on it. We wanted to put roofing, even though once you put roofing on that name, insurance will spike up. Like, doesn't matter. Some insurance, when we actually first started, they didn't even want to give me insurance because I was too new, you know. They didn't trust me, so it's understandable. But yeah, there's some things you gotta look out for as well. But the logo, you gotta choose a really nice logo. And like I mentioned earlier, I would not recommend using your last name unless it's a really good last name, you know, or a unique last name. And it sounds really good. But most of my last name didn't sound that good, so I didn't want you to put my last name on there. So, and I didn't want you to put abbreviations like my brother's E, like my first name is Eduardo, it's like an E, and then my other brother's G. You know, I didn't want you to do that either. It's just that the thing is, there's just so many roofing companies like that, and other companies like construction, flooring, companies like that. And I didn't want you to like be associated with those people, you know. I didn't want to. I wanted something where people remember, you know. I wanted you to have like a story behind it. I want you to have like something that people will wanna, when people look at it, they don't. It just like kind of stands out, you know, compared to other companies. Because a lot of companies here, all they do is put like a roof on their logo, and it's good, I guess. Some people, there's one huge company here that they do have the roof logo, and they're pretty, like, they're huge. But like I said, it's just one of those things, you know. But but if everybody's doing it the same, like, you don't even look the same. This guy, he just does that because he got trucks everywhere, ads, Facebook ads, like TV ads, billboards. So you can see that everywhere, you know. But one thing I would not recommend that either. I would just look for something that has like more marketing to it. Because for me, the reason why I chose this name was the dogs. You know, when the dogs bark, you know, you will actually like do like roof, like, so we spell it out like roof, roof. You know, so that's one of the things why I chose that name. Has a lot of marketing to it. We can say anything, whether like when we do marketing and just have a dog and then holding, you know, anything like that. That's why one of the main things I did it for, and that's what you gotta look for as well. It's something that you can market out there, you know, because if you have a last name, you can't really market what last name. Like what can you say? What's the story behind it? Um, um, Same thing with the logo, you know, when we put the logo, like can you market it pretty a lot? Can you not do it? Like what is it that you're looking for, you know? And how big are you looking to get the company as well? That's another thing with it does, like the logo, like I mentioned earlier. It looks like it doesn't affect anything, but at the same time it does over the long run, because you don't want to start your business with like a last name or something, like I said, something that you're not really confident with, and then 3 years, 4 years down the line, you decide to change it. Now you gotta change your truck wraps, your shirts, everything, website, contracts. Like you just threw so much money down the drain, and that's one of the things I want to tell you guys. You know, to see if you guys can avoid that. Like I said, we actually changed our name, but it was like 1 year, maybe 2 years inside. We didn't, like I said, we didn't have nothing. We didn't have no truck wraps, none of that. All we had was the shirts and a little bit of contracts. That's about it. But it was simple fix after we switched the name. That's when we started doing everything, door hangers, business cards, and all that. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys on that as well. And on the color, you gotta look out colors that stand out. We decided to go with red and black, red and black, and a little bit of white. But that's because not many companies had that color here. A lot of companies here got like, they have the blue, yellow, lime green, green. So I didn't want you to like be like close to that, you know. So I wanted to do something else to stand out a little bit more. So that's another thing. The logo is very important, and the color. And make sure you have roofing on your name as well, just so when you open a Google or Facebook and people search roofing, you know, contractors, Google will read that, you know, and see if it can rank you a little bit higher instead of put in whatever and then like construction, you know, like you're not gonna rank up, you know, unless I put construction companies near me. You might be there, but they might not be looking for roofing. They might be looking for flooring, garages, and if you don't do that, you're just wasting money, or wasting, like, you're not gonna get a huge return on that if you do that route. But yeah, logo is important. Remember I said contracts is another thing. And another thing, if you want to get on the roofs as well, we use screw paws too. I usually don't use them, but I usually just use sponge. If you can see right here behind me, I usually sponge to get on the roof, just to be a little bit safe. But if you guys want to do that too, there's cougar paws, like another tool that you might use, and chalk. And like I said, that's basically all you need to start a roofing company for now. I don't think you need more than that. But yeah, you know, just let me know. I'm gonna be showing you guys the other logo we did have back. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you guys the other logo we have. This is the new one right now we have, but this is the old one. If you guys can see, it was 3 of my brothers, so that's what we decided to go like this. But we used to call ourselves 3 Handymans, roofing and painting. But after a while, we decided not to do that anymore, because people were not calling. They didn't know what we did, so they were just calling us for doors and all that. So that's what we decided to switch. But we kept everything. See, this color, everything, the design, the triangle, the little diamond thing, we kept all of that. And then it turned to this, to that. So now everything we do, we always have this. Even on my socks, if you guys see that, everything stays the same. We will work on another roof over there. That catch-all logo, even there, we had kept everything all the same. And even my license plate that I got here in the front, you guys can see that there. And we also got it here, this right here. That's the new logo is. This one's gonna get wrapped pretty soon. By next year, it's gonna get wrapped up. All right, so if you just guys saw that, everything that we do here now, it's the same color, same wording, same everything, same color. That way, when you just that's what's very important, because not everything, once you switch the name or anything, you got destroy all that, like let it go, and it becomes super expensive. So that's why I'm also making this video since the beginning, so you guys don't make that mistake, you know. So like I said, everything has to look the same right there. And this is the shingle we installed Malarkey. But yeah, other than that, guys, I forgot to put that on the other video. That should have been the most important part. But now I just got it out the way. Like I said, I'm usually on the road most of the time. I'm off it, so I usually don't plan this out. Like I said in the first video, I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do most of that. I'm still learning though. But once I get a hang of it, I'm gonna be doing more videos. But right now, I just want to start focusing on those little things that how to start something, you know. So if you have any questions, anything like that, please just leave a comment or call my number, I guess. Other than that, that should be it. See you guys in the next one.